Just like my balls, regular show The Lost Tapes just dropped. First off, let's get this out of the way. So, I gotta sneeze. As most people, I've been yearning for some new and more regular show since I was in early high school. Even though I haven't watched it yet, and I still have to watch all of regular show, so like and subscribe if you want to see me yap about that. When I was in primary school, regular show was on every day. It came on, we watched it, and unfortunately, we never had like a continuity in South Africa's Cartoon Network for the most part, because every week it would be so many of the same episodes that played before. It was never like season 1, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, and then get blue balled and stopped in our tracks watching the same episodes for the 9th or 11th time. But luckily now I'm a grown man and gay and a pirate, so I never had the luxury of knowing the continuation, even though most of the time it's just like random shit. And then further on the life of the series, it starts with an actual continuity. This has the material to be something more than just normal regular show. The normal is fine, but there's an overarching story that started in episode 1. So it starts off with feel good energy. It's a direct sequel to after the end of the original show. We see Pops in heaven. He has these tapes. It's memory tapes that he watches to see what happened in the past, like previous episodes. Watching back to back episodes of regular show as his memories. It touched on physical media being withered away by corporations, making everything digital and that you can't own it, which is also part of the overarching plot I think we're gonna see take place every now and then during the new episodes, like the OG Assassin's Creed. Man, that shit's fucking banging. That shit's bopping. Like, I'll be going, thank you. Corporations want you, the user, to only be able to use digital media, so they have control over what you are supposed to own. Pops, the usual goofball that it is, the nut job he is, his one tape broke. And I was like, shit. Can you fix it?
No.
But I can take it away from you and we can digitize it so you can watch it without having to plug it into a console to watch it. And then he asks some woman, do you have copies? And she's like, yep. Wow, that was a really long sentence. Me too, bro, me too. Listening to some woman, oh my gosh. And he was going to a guy where the lady pointed him to, and I was like, can you fix this tape? Do you have copies? No, we don't fix it, but you can look. The guy was like, we only provide the good stuff. I'm pretty sure you'll know what this is. This is exactly what you think it is. Pops is like, thank you, but I don't want to watch a Disney video. Okay. Further in the episode, Pops made a new friend helping him find his tape, a copy of his tape. And then he found a whole bunch of them that he didn't know existed. And bro was like, check out this huge sack. You did not have to say it that way. You did not have to. This guy also said, we were so young, just a couple of dudes whipping the discs out. Excuse me? What was that? I couldn't hear you. Halfway through the episode, we finally see Rick and Morty.
It's rewind time.
The new tape that's essentially a new episode. Mordecai Rigby skips Benson and Pops again. First it was Skips punching mince into a round little patty, and Benson was like, don't slap it too hard. And then this guy Pops came out of nowhere and it was like, I can't wait to sample your meaty patties in my mouth. Excuse me? But after that, it's the usual duo, goated, goatless, whatever you think Mordecai and Rigby is, doing the usual, Benson is so going to fire us. So Mordecai and Rigby had to clean up trash and decided to make a hovercraft to help them make the job easier. Ingenious, might I add. I approve of the on and off switch, super relatable and sounds like me all day, every day. Benson tries to aura farm and walks up to a bed and he's like, sorry I'm late. The old hog needed a rinse. Only for her to respond with, no worries, I like a clean machine. These jokes aren't slick, and this lady is a freak! She's a freakazoid! She's for the streets! And I was proven right, like I always am. And I can't believe she didn't want all of those balls served on a silver platter. And at the end of the episode, the only thing that was missing, it had the abrupt goofy ending, but it didn't have the credits. I don't know if that's because it was on YouTube, or maybe it's on the Cartoon Network or some live streaming service. These are my final thoughts. It's just a jolly good show, keeping the core of the characters being goofy as always, and keeping the original goofiness of the show. People are complaining about the animations being awful, voice acting, and it seems rushed. It looks the same to me. The regular show never was an animation heavy show, talking like it's supposed to be Goku versus Jiren type animation. It's always been stuff-ish animation. Who watches a regular show for the animation? And it's not awful. It still has the same absurdness from the original show. Like, this goes hand in hand with the Flying Dutchman pooping technique. The act of pooping while not touching the toilet seat. Normally in a seated position, yet hovering over the toilet bowl with your arms extended forward for balance so your butt cheeks do not make contact with the toilet seat. Basically cowgirling the toilet seat. But these episodes did give me a few and a slap on the knee, and I think there's going to be a total of 40 or 44 episodes. I think there is some overarching story, and I want to see how that's going to play out. Also adds a new mystery element to the show compared to the original, so it's not just nostalgia bait, even though it is. But even if it was just that, I wouldn't have cared, honestly. Thank you all for watching, and if you watched it all till the end of the video, you might as well leave a like and subscribe, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.